Digitization is everywhere. We see it in smart devices, smartphones, cloud computing, electronic payments, e-commerce, it's everywhere. And yet, a striking observation is that the rate of adoption and progress across companies, sectors, and economies is very uneven. And in fact, this is the biggest unrealized opportunities for companies, sectors, and economies. And Europe in particular has an enormous opportunity and has barely scratched the surface. We estimate that Europe is capturing probably about 12% of its digital potential compared to, say, for example, the United States, which is capturing about 18%. So there's enormous potential and upside for Europe. Europe in particular would also benefit because it has this huge potential to create a digital single economic market. The contribution of this digitization of the economy could add as much as 2.5 trillion euros to economic growth by 2025. This would be about 10% above the current baseline growth expectations for Europe. And then we get to the question of artificial intelligence and automation. This is going to be good for businesses, it's going to be good for economies, particularly in terms of the contributions to productivity. And this is particularly important also for Europe at a time when aging is going to slow down the growth in labor supply. But it's also potentially good and exciting for society because it's going to allow us to tackle some major societal moonshot challenges, whether it's in climate science or healthcare and a lot of the societal issues that we've got. However, we have to keep in mind that artificial intelligence and automation are going to have profound impacts on the future of work. We know that some occupations are going to decline. We also know that some of the skills required to do work are going to change quite fundamentally, but also potential impacts with respect to how we think about the skills needed for work and also the incomes that people are going to earn. These are fundamentally very important questions to tackle as we look forward to Europe. But it's an exciting time because of the potential opportunities that Europe has. We're going to be spending a fair amount of time at the summit in Tallinn discussing what Europe can do to tackle these opportunities.